Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Helzie here from slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be playing with a new kit. This is the Best Remedy kit. I say it's new, it's been on my store for a bit, but it's new to me. I've not opened it. All completely sealed. So I actually really haven't looked either. I don't know exactly what is in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and reveal the contents, show you what you can make, and we're going to make a couple of the kit cards together. And then, as I usually do on my kit reveals, is I'm actually going to show you how you can use this in your daily life once the kit's ran out. So our kits are great because, you know, it shows you how to make different things and all the rest. But what happens when the paper and card and everything else from there is gone in it? Well, normally you've still got stuff you can use and create with. So that's what I'm going to do at the end of the video. So I'm in. And opened up. Oh, it's cute. So it was called the Best Remedy kit. And we have got a stamp. So here is a cute little like skunk. We've got ice cream is the best remedy for this. We've got an ice cream. We've got some flowers. Well, that stings. Even though this stinks, sorry life stinks sometimes. A little birdie told me you were under the weather. Feel better soon and I'm here for you. So it's predominantly a get well soon set. We have got a Starry Sky little Stampin' Spot. I love these, but because I have the big ink pads, I'm actually just going to transfer this for the full size one. I keep my Stampin' Spots and I gift them to team or customers that haven't got these colours. So I just keep them to the side, and then there is my kit. So let's open this up and see what we've got inside. Now, all of our kits come with some instructions on how to make the cards that are for the kit, which is dead simple and easy to follow. And we normally have the most prettiest of cards in these as well. So that's always at the back. So it tells you here what should be in the kit. And then here is the instructions, and it will tell you 1, 2, 3, 4 to make that card. Here's the second card, and it'll begin 1, 2, 3, 4 to make that one. There's a third card down here, 1, 2, 3, 4 to make that one. And on the final side, there is a fourth card there. Okay, so let's get going. There's not a fourth card actually at all. I'm totally lying to you. That is, that's the kit you're going to need for each one. So that tells you there what you need for card 1, what you need there for card 2. I thought it looked strange because on the front there was only 3 cards, but let's have a go. And it looks like it's 3 of each, so it'll make 9. So in this little bag here, we've got some adhesive back sequins. We've got some dimensionals. And we've got a block. We've got some envelopes. So as I said, there was 3 of each card. So you've got the green one, the yellow one, and the blue one. You've got 3 of each of the envelopes as well. You've then got your card bases. So there's your 3 green card bases. Your 3 blue card bases and your 3 stripy card bases. Those are gorgeous, love those. Okay, and then you've got some push outs. So these just pop straight off here, you just push them through. You've got some card mats. So these are matting pieces for your card. And they're in gorgeous, gorgeous polished pink. You've got some more push out sections here. So this one's a big fat rectangle, a thin rectangle, and a heart. Aha, we've got some push outs here that are in a whisper white. So these are for your sentiments. And then we've got some embossed blue pieces, and these are gorgeous. They're like a zigzag on them, embossed. Okay, so let's go through and make the 3 cards. And then we'll have a play with this set and we'll make a few things separate. So, first card first, it's using this gorgeous little chip. Okay, so what we want first of all is we want our stamping spot, which I'm going to be using my normal ink pad. We're going to be using the sentiment, "A little birdie told me you're under the weather." Very sad, this. Sometimes our stamp sets are really happy sentiments. It's a shame these ones are poorly ones, but unfortunately people do get poorly, so you do need them. There we go, so that's on there ready. We're going to need, it will tell you here, you're going to need the big panel there, and then you're going to need the green panel. So let me get my blue embossed panel. Okay, let me get the green panel. So I mean, you just push these out here. Okay, you're going to need the sentiment on one of these zigzag pieces here. Okay, and finally, you're gonna need the cute little bird. So let me just grab him off here too. And then we're going to want to put them together. Oh, I need the card base as well. Whew, need the card base. So there's the card base, okay? I'm just going to move these to the side so we can start. Okay. So firstly, card base. Bring that in, fold it and burnish it. Okay, we're going to need card strip. Now you can use your glue dots that's come with it. I'm just going to use my seal because I've already got it on the table. And we're going to put that onto the card just like that. Okay, we then want our green piece and we're going to put that onto the card again. Stick it down. And then you're going to want to use your sentiment. Which way am I going? That way. Ink pad. Sentiment. Then you're going to want your dimensionals to pop on the back of your little bird. Oh, and there's a little bit of him that I haven't popped out yet, so let me just pop that out. Stick those down. He goes onto there. And then I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of the sentiment. And that goes onto there. And then I'm just going to use some of our pretty little sequins that we've got. I'm going to use a mixture of these big ones here and these little ones here. Like that. And there is card number one. Quick, simple and very easy to do. Okay, card number two. So for card number two, I'm going to need a green card base. Now this already has this pattern on, so dead easy. The stamp that we're going to be needing for this one, so if you're buying a kit and you're going to get into paper crafting, I would always add yourself a chamois onto the order. It just cleans your stamp off. It means you can use them for a lot longer. They stay clean. It means if you do change your ink, you're not going to get the old ink on. It's going to be much better. So just add one on. They're not expensive, but I recommend that everyone has one of those. So the sentiment they're saying here is they want, even though this stinks, Now what they're suggesting is that you have the, even though this stinks on this side, and the I'm here for you on the other side, so you can use this block twice in effect. I actually have a second block just here, and I'm going to put that sentiment on the second block so that I don't get confused, because I know that out of everybody I'll be the one that gets confused. Okay, so there's my sentiments ready to go. So as well as the card base, it wants me to have my little skunk. They also want me to have one of these thin ones at the top. And also the blue heart. There we go. Let's pull that out. And then that is everything for this card, as well as sort of the detail pieces. So let's move this away and let's get started on this one. So first of all, bringing in the green base. Okay, and I'm going to fold and burnish that. Then I'm going to want to have my heart. And I want my ink. And I'm just going to stamp that there. And I'm going to stick this using the seal onto the card. Now, as I said, you get glue dots, so you're free to use your glue dots. You're also free to use the dimensionals that come in there, or you can add a seal onto your order, because really it's very useful to have. I'm just going to pop that into the middle. I'm then going to take my dimensionals, add these onto the back of my skunk like that. And I'm going to stick him down onto the card. And then I've got my little piece, my ink pad again. Okay, and that's going to go on there. So again, I'm going to use my dimensionals. Now, if you're unsure with these, what you can do is, there are mini dimensionals in the catalogue, but what you can do, means you've been given the big ones in the kit, is just snip it in half. Because this is a thin strip, and even I would feel very uncomfortable in trying to get a full dimensional onto that strip. So putting the half ones on is great. Even though this stinks, I'm here for you. And then I'm just going to pop a few of these on. The card says to put on 3 of the flowers. I can't exactly see where they've managed to put 3 on, but nevertheless, they've said 3 of the flowers. They've also said 2 of these. Okay, so there you go. Card number 2. And there it is, and that's where it tells you on the side what to use. Card number 3 is the little mouse. So for this one, I'm going to be cleaning off my stamps again. And this one, I need ice cream, is the best remedy for this. So you can actually see through making these cards, I've only used 4 of the stamps. And there are an awful lot more than 4 on here. So there's definitely room for you to start playing with these on your own after the card set's finished. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that onto my block, ready for when we do that. And for this card, we're going to need the beautiful striped base. We need the pink embossed bit. We need this yellow strip here. we need the mousse. Come on, mouse. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And then we also need one of these Whisper White punch outs, and it's going to be that one. Okay, so those are the bits that I need. Let's get started on this card. Bringing in the card base first, folding, burnishing, and done. We're then going to want to have the embossed piece, so I'm just going to add some seal on the back of that. And then it wants us to put the yellow piece across the middle. Like that. And then we're going to be bringing in our mouse and our sentiment. So again, Starry Sky. Ice cream is the best remedy for this. Ice cream's a good remedy for anything, really. I love ice cream. Now I'm going to be using my dimensionals to put both of these onto the card. So the mouse first. Isn't this just a cute kit? This is so cute. Really is. Ice cream is the best remedy. And then finally, some pretties. So I'm going to use the big ones on this one. It says to use 2 big ones, 3 little ones. I don't care. I'm going big. And there we go. Card number 3. So from the kit, we've got card 1, card 2, and card 3. And the kit allows you to make 3 of each of these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in the stamp set. And you can see we've got the skunk on here. We've got a little hat for him in case we wanted to put a little hat on him. We've got his flowers that he was holding in there. We've got the ice cream. We've got all different bits and pieces. So I'm going to make a couple of cards now that you can use this set for afterwards. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take my cute little skunk, because obviously he's cute. Pop him onto a block. I've got some card fronts here. So these are 10.5 centimetres by 14.85 centimetres. I'm just going to ink him up. With the memento. I'm going to stamp him down. I'm then going to colour him in. So I've got my stamping blends, and I'm going to be using my dark and light smoky slate. So I'm just going to go around him on this side with the dark smoky slate. Going quite dark. I've done a line first and then I've gone over it and just made it a little bit fatter. Just going to do a thin line on this side, just a very thin line. And then when it comes back, so it's over this side, it's going to again be a slightly fatter line. And then when it's on this side, it's a thin one. colouring him in. This is probably why this set appealed to me, because I like blends. I love colouring, love blending in. So this set was always going to appeal to me. I'm going to be using the light Smoky Slate. You can see the difference between the two. I'm just going to fill the gap in to start off with. Don't worry, I'm going to come back because at the moment it looks messy. But at the moment I'm just going to pop some of the ink in that gap. Okay, then once I've done that, I'm going to come over and I'm going to move the ink from the outside into the inside by just doing little circles. Okay, so hopefully you can see that's now started to really blend in and you haven't got that messy difference between the two inks anymore. Okay, can you see it going? That's good. And then just drag this side over as well. There we go. I haven't done his tail, I forgot his tail, so I'm going to come back in and do his tail. Thick line on this side. There we go, tail done. Now for his ears and his feet, I'm just going to grab very light petal pink, very, very light. And I'm just going to pop a bit of colour on there, a bit of colour up there. And then I'm going to grab light crumb cake. I'm just going to do the bit down here. And there is my skunk. Isn't he cute? Now, up to you. You could continue making your card from this point, but what I'm going to do is the more I've been looking at him, I'm going to fussy cut him out. And then I've kind of created my own pop out. Very sort of similar to the one that was on the kit. I wasn't going to, by the way, I was going to just continue playing with the card, but I've actually decided I want him chopped out. He's too cute to just sit there all flat. Okay, and there he is. Very sweet. So I've got another card base here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the little plant pot and pop that onto a block. And I'm just going to stamp that up that section of the card. Colour it in, so I'm going to be using dark crumb cake on the pot. Very similar to what I did to my skunk. Okay, now I don't know whether you've noticed, I've made a little bit of a mistake on this one here, so I haven't stamped it quite clear. That's not a problem. I'm going to fix that, but first I'm just going to pop some colour onto the flowers. So soft succulent. So saffron. Light pool party. Light flirty flamingo. Okay, I'm going to bring in my trimmer and I'm going to trim this top piece off. Okay, so that's working out to be about 1.5 centimetres. So I'm going to also take the same 1.5 centimetres off that side so that it fits nicely onto my cardstock still as a panel. Okay, I'm going to be using a, well, that stinks because it's a skunk. How cute's that? Well, that stinks. And I'm actually going to stamp that onto one of those strips I just cut off. So that one's a bit smaller. Let's go with that one. Memento ink. It's just cute. It's just cute. And I'm going to go like that. So it's got a little bit that cuts onto it. I'm going to pop him on there. Well, that stinks. Do I want some ribbon? I think I do. Which ribbon shall I use? Okay, crinkle seam binding ribbon. Now, what you want to do is you want that to run around your card. Okay, now I want a card base, like a backing bit. Just trying to work out what colour I want that. I think I'm going to want it in black. Yeah, I do want it in black, so let's stick that on. And you know I said that flower I'd messed up? I'm now going to fix it. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Write marker in the black and I'm just going to go around there like that. Fixed it. Okay, well that stinks. So let me grab my dimensionals and put that on. I just think it helps when you're setting out to buy a kit. They're quite pricey. It helps for you to be able to see what else you can make with the kit. I'm going to pop him up the same height as that, so I just want to make sure I'm not getting any dimensionals around his feet, because I want his feet to sit on the sentiment. I'm just going to pop a ribbon on it. I've already put the ribbon around, so now I'm going to create what I call a faux bow. Don't lose the end of your bow. Pull it back, pull it back. There we go. And then you just need to chop that off. Okay, and then that can stick there. You can use your glue dots for that as well as the seal, because you'll have your glue dots in your kit. There you are. And then I'm going to just pop some of these on, because I've got some of these left and I want them on my card, and I like these flowers. And then all I need to do to finish him is pop him onto a card base. And then he's done. So this is thick Whisper White card. So if you're new to stamping, you've bought a kit and then you're wondering what cards to get the Whisper White, the normal Whisper White for stamping, and get yourself some thick Whisper White, because that makes the cards just stand absolutely perfectly. It's much better for card bases. If you're ever wondering why there's two in the catalogue, there you are. Thick for card bases, thin for your stamping on your fronts, because they're just beautiful, that thin cardstock. And there we go. So while we have our 3 cards from the kit, you can use this exact same kit to make yourself your own cards. Hope you like it. Thanks ever so much for joining me today. Again, the kit is called, here we are, the Best Remedy Kit. It's available from my store, slimandstylish.stamppingup.net. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you are new, please do hit subscribe and come back again soon. Bye everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.slimandstylish.stamppingup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me and have a lovely day.